Raw foods are bland and have a raw smell. How can I eat them as my regular food? I like some vegetables raw, but not most. So I can't have raw food as my primary diet. Fruits are okay, but eating vegetables on a daily basis, no, that's not for me. Yeah, those recipes based on cashews and dates and almonds and all that is good. They do look and taste good. But is it not too expensive to have them on a daily basis in all of my food? Sure, I can have raw food meal a few times a day, but I can't imagine myself having it every day, all my life. I don't have a problem eating raw food all the time. I do like them. But then who will make it for me? I don't cook. I do not like cooking at all. They are complex and need a lot of patience. I can't make it. Yes, raw foods can be tasty and good when properly made, but I also like cooked foods. There are many I can't even think of giving up. I don't have any major health issues. Why should I adopt a raw food diet? These are for elderly people. I am young. I don't need to eat raw food. What about when we go to a restaurant or a dinner party or a wedding function? What will I eat? I make only roti and rice at home and buy the curries from the market. Eating raw food will add more work to me, and I am a very busy person. I do not have time to make all these kinds of food. It's a waste of time. Friends, these are some of the questions that have come up to me time and again. Let us look at these questions and try to answer them. Are they valid? If they are valid, can we do something about them? We will see if we can genuinely consider any of these and address. One question that comes up quite often is raw foods are bland and have a raw smell. So how can I make them as my main diet? Now what happens is not all raw foods have a raw smell. And I can give you some examples. Take the case of banana, orange, green chili, tomato, onion, and so on. When we make raw food recipes, we pick and choose what we are tasty and what will taste well so that we can have only those which are practical and also add supplements into the raw food to make the rest of the ones tastier. Now if you take the case of the cooked meal also, rice by itself is not tasty, but we add curries, chutneys, sambar and so on, right? Similarly, raw foods are also made tastier by adding things. We don't eat them, every one of them as it is. Bananas, oranges, maybe, not all of them. Another question. I like some vegetables raw, but not most of them. I can't have raw foods as my primary diet. This is a question that again, crops up quite often. Yes, not all raw vegetables are suited to be eaten just like that direct. We can use only those which are suitable for eating raw. For example, raised gourd, I may not eat it raw. And vegetables are not our primary diet anyway. Who said raw food means vegetables? Raw food means vegetables, fruits, dry fruits, nuts, dates, and also some grains. It's a combination, it's not just vegetables. Another question that comes up often is fruits are okay, but eating vegetables all the time, nope, I can't think of it. Now, we don't eat vegetables only like I said. You get to choose how much percentage of vegetables you want to have versus the rest of the ones. Me, for example, I use less vegetables and more fruits. But nuts are the ones which will give the energy primarily, and most of us are comfortable having all of them. We are not trying to recommend that you eat all of them. I'm just saying that you can pick and choose what combination you want to have. Yeah, those recipes based on cashews and dates and almonds and all that is quite good. They do look and taste well, but isn't it too expensive to have it on a daily basis? This comes up very often. In fact, just 2 days back also someone asked me this question. As a matter of fact, no. You can look up my last health talk video on this, where I talked about economics of living on raw food. I have explained in detail how much expenditure I am incurring, why eating or living on a raw food diet is not necessarily expensive. To give you an idea, briefly here, you will spend only about 4,000 rupees per month on an average at current prices now in India, which is early June 2020, and this is significantly lower than the regular cooked food. Now, when I compare it with the average cost of food at my home, other than me who eats primarily raw food, actually this is cheaper. And I have provided all the details in my other video. Do check out that video where the actual numbers from my expense account are provided. Another question. Sure, I can have raw food meal few times, but I can't imagine myself eating it all the time. You don't have to. You don't need to. You can start somewhere and you can scale up as you like. You can take probably one meal a day. Out of the 2 or 3 meals that you have in a day, pick up one meal as your raw food to start with. But make sure that when we talk about a raw food as a meal, we are talking about an actual recipe. I do not want you to get into the habit of taking bananas for dinner, apples for dinner, pineapples for dinner, or a salad for a breakfast. No, that's not what it is. We want to get into a habit. If you have to get into a habit, you have to make actual recipes, and many of them are possible for you to make. I encourage that you look up the recipes that I have posted. Many of them are easy and you can start that way. Me, myself, I have cooked food 2 meals in a week. Every Wednesday and Sunday, earlier it used to be Saturday and Sunday, I have cooked meals. I just now had one as a matter of fact. The other question that comes up is, people comment saying that, I don't have a problem eating raw foods. But the question is, who will make it for me? I am not good at cooking, nor do I like to be a cook. Now, in a family, ideally, making a meal should be restricted to one person. That is the best way for a family to go together. It could be a husband making the food for the entire family, or the wife making for the entire family. That's your choice. But then one person doing it makes it a lot more convenient. But let's say you are in a situation that all the family members are not interested in having the raw food as their diet. Then you start only for yourself. That's what I did. If you like raw food, make recipes for yourself. There are many recipes which are not hard. They take only 15 to 30 minutes to make a recipe. There are many of them which are easy. And mind you, you don't have to be a cook, because unlike cooking, you do not have to watch the stove, whether it is boiling or, getting dark, the charcoal dark or whatever. You don't have to watch on it. You don't have to look, whether the cooker pressure has received enough pressure or not, when to convert it into steam. You don't have to do any of these things. Making raw food recipe is much easier than cooked food. Anyone can pick up this. You can start. The other question is, they are complex and they need lot of patience to make, and I can't make it. Yes, if you make raw food recipes that are gourmet in nature, that means which are well decorated, have lots of ingredients, complex combination of ingredients, one has to see what goes with the other and what doesn't, then yes, it is true that it can get complicated. There are some raw food chefs who make them, but you don't have to do it that way. Not all recipes are hard. There are many raw food recipes that require only 2 or 3 ingredients. Some juices are so simple to make. All you need is a vegetable, a lemon, and a honey. That's about it. If you want, you can make a smoothie, some bananas, some green leaf like spinach, some cashews, water, lemon, honey, or dates. That's about it. Just blend them all. Put everything into your blender, switch it on, and in about a minute or two, you are done. It's quite simple. So it doesn't have to be really so complex. It depends on how much you want it. Even in the case of cooked food also, there are some which are very complex. We don't make all of them at home all the time. It's the same thing true here. The other question that comes up is, yes, raw foods can also be tasty and good when properly made. But I also like cooked food, and there are many of them I can't even think of giving up. I fully get you. I am one of them. I like lot of cooked foods. That's why I have cooked food 2 meals in a week. Now you don't need to give up, just like I did not do. But you can replace your daily food with raw food at least. Now when you are having cooked food at your home regularly, don't tell me that you are enjoying each and every part of your meal every day. It won't happen, right? Most of the days you will have a common meal. On some special occasions, you will have special cooked food. Similarly, let raw food be your natural, routine, regular diet. You can make exceptional dishes also in them as you progress. But in case you want to have something special, have cooked food during those times. When you go out, for example, you can always do, nobody is stopping you. It's not like a 0 and 1 situation. It's not digital. It's an analog. You can be anywhere in between and slowly progress. The other question that comes up is, I don't have any major health issues. Why should I shift to raw food? This is something that is a known thing. Many young people, many people who are in the middle age who do not have any health issues, they have this feeling that healthy habits is for those who have got health issues. I don't have any health issues, so I don't have to do anything. But remember, these are again those people who like to jog or exercise or cycle or do something as a hobby or go to a gym or do meditation or do yoga, not because they have got a health issue, but because they think it will make them healthy. So there is something that I like here. One wise person said, it is not he who is healthy who does not have any kind of diseases. It is who will not have or who is not likely to have any kind of diseases. Let me repeat again. It is not he who is healthy who is not having any diseases, but it is who is not likely to get any diseases. Such a person is a healthy person. Our target is to improve immunity from common diseases and viruses. Coronavirus, for example, is rampant all across the world. I am not trying to say that raw food will help you in a big way to avoid this virus. But yeah, having raw food, healthy food can help you. Maybe it will help you from these big viruses also. The whole idea is to be healthy in a long run and avoid getting sick. And also, raw food increases strength and energy, even mind power. Believe me, it does. Almonds that I use so often, for example, they actually improve the mind power. Then there are some people who have this feeling, these are for elderly people. I am young. I need lots of energy. Raw food doesn't give me enough energy. I can't live on only raw food. Now understand this. All animals eat food that is naturally provided by Mother Nature, right? An elephant also eats raw food. A lion and a tiger also eats raw food. A crocodile also eats a raw food, right? Are they not strong? Eating raw food, I am repeating again, does not mean eating vegetables. It has a combination, a plethora of ingredients that you can use. Each one of them, depending on the type of persons we are, human beings are different from elephants. Elephants will eat vegetables. Will eat a lot of leaves. We don't. But depending on what we are, we eat a combination of items, and they do provide a lot of energy and strength apart from immunity. Even for the young, this is very useful. And believe me, eating raw food will make the skin smoother, more colorful, and you will look more beautiful and handsome. I am not exaggerating. It is a true statement. If you do not believe me, have vegetable juices, for example, on a daily basis, first thing in the morning for 1 month, and see for yourself if there is a difference to your skin texture or not. It is a noticeable difference. What about situations when we go for a restaurant or a function or a party or a family gathering? What will I eat then? Well, no one is stopping us from having interesting regular diet, having once in a while. You can still have them. But if you are strictly onto raw diet and you want to avoid them altogether, for example, I did that for the first 1 month of shifting to raw diet. Then you can eat salads, which are mostly available in most of the functions, restaurants, parties, gatherings that you mention of. And if you don't like them or if you don't have them, well, skip them during that particular meal and then have your meal before or after the gathering or the party. It's a viable option. I have done it for 30 days. It is possible. Longer than 30 days, it depends on your willpower. If you want to do it, you can still do it. The other thing that comes up is, this is to the current generation, the current practices. Some people say, I make rotis and rice chawal at home and buy curries from the curry point. Now eating raw food will add more work to me, and I am a very busy person. I don't have time to do cooking at home. I have more important things than that. I don't want to waste my time on cooking. Now I have a different kind of a question to this. Tell me what could be more important for you to live and live healthily. Is it less important or is it more important? If you were to catch a virus or a fever or a stomachache or a diarrhea, what will you do? You will stay at home, right? There's nothing much you can do about it. Now, hopefully, if you are on a healthy diet such as this, you are less likely to get sick. I can't say for sure, but as far as I can recollect, since I started the raw food, I had cold a few times, but I didn't have any stomach issues or fever or anything, of general sickness also I didn't have it. I'm not guaranteeing it, but it is less likely because you are eating healthy food, you are less likely. Now there is a quote which has been long established. The priorities for anyone is food, clothing and shelter. That's an established thing, right? There's nothing to debate on that. So get your priorities right. If you think that food, clothing and shelter in that order are very important to you, this being food, you have to give highest importance. If you spend another 15 minutes or so for making the food, you will have a healthier life. You will have more energy to take you through the day. You will be more intelligent in your actions because your mind power has improved, your memory has improved. So this is something that is practical and possible. I have put across some questions here that come to my mind immediately based on what people have asked me. But there may be questions that I have not answered genuinely and you might have. Please post them in the comments below and let me know. I will try to answer these questions. By the way, Can I ask you, while you are on this, please click on that like button if you have enjoyed this health talk and if you want me to do more of this. Also comment how do you find these health talks, what you want me to include more in these health talks. And do subscribe to my channel if you have not done it already, and click on that notification bell so that you get to know whenever I post new videos. I post lots of raw food recipe videos. You may like at least some of them. Thanks for your time.